Kellisue was last seen on September the 30th, 2008 at approximately 9:35 p.m. in the town of Amsterdam, New York. She was leaving her job at Rite Pharmacy and has not been seen since. She was wearing a black shirt, tan slacks with a black patch on the back, brown eyeglasses, and a Rite apron with new pink and white size 8 sneakers, tan stockings, earrings, 2 necklaces with 3 diamonds each, a watch with a black strap, a wedding band on her left hand, and she was carrying a black purse. She worked as a shift supervisor. At 1:53 a.m. the next day, her dark green 1998 Saturn Aura sedan with New York license plate was found in Frog Hollow, which is just off Montgomery Street in Johnston, New York. This was just 3 blocks from her home, but it wasn't on a route she normally traveled. The car was on fire when it was found, and it was completely destroyed. Neighbors had called the police about shots fired in the area at midnight. There was no sign of Ackernecht at the scene, and she has never been heard from again. Authorities initially thought the vehicle fire was arson, but now they think it could have been an accident, as the car had been having radiator problems. The car was completely destroyed by the fire, and they've used canine units to search the wooded areas nearby and are following leads. A state police helicopter was also used to continue the search. Ackernecht lived with her 8-year-old daughter, her husband, and his parents when she disappeared. Her marriage was troubled when she disappeared, but her loved ones stated she would never have left without making arrangements for the care of her daughter, and her social security number has not had any activity. Ackernecht's husband isn't considered a suspect in the case. Her parents are dead, but she had a close relationship with her siblings. Police say they're no closer to an answer today than they were when she vanished years ago. That's why they've shared more information than ever before. As with many things, not all is as it seems. It is the city's Johnston most questioned unsolved mystery in many years. The Johnston Police Department was asked this week if police in this day believe a crime against Kellisue was committed. Right now, Police Chief David Gilbo says, "I don't know for sure, I can't rule it out." Police said evidence of human remains were never found in the vehicle. Gilbo said if Kellisue was harmed, he doesn't believe it was in Johnston. "We gotten a few leads and we're still continuing to investigate all leads," he says. Gilbo talked to the FBI at the time of her disappearance because it was believed the case was related to a serial killer who was thought to be in the area, but the time frame never matched up. So he said, "We've gone through a whole lot of gamut of things." He said husband Jason has been interviewed many times. The city police have kept the burned remnants of the Saturn vehicle in city custody over the years, and he said the Johnston police and state police have found no criminal activity with the car. Meanwhile, Gilbo said police have done several re-interviews in recent months and will continue to do so. Kellisue's daughter Ashley noted that half her life has been consumed by her mother's disappearance. "I am still very close," she said to Dave Gilbo, "that it's still an open case and it's still being investigated." Kellisue's brother Tim Kilcullen has been a vocal critic of the police investigation into his sister's disappearance over the years, and he feels it's gone through to be a cold case. Cullen said he doesn't believe that no one may have been burned up in the car fire. "I don't believe it at all," he said. "I think someone else drove that car." He noted the car seat was moved far back, as if a tall person was driving, not his sister. "I would like the public to keep her name out there," he says. "I still say somebody knows something, but no one has spoken up. I think it's something local." City police put out a public statement. After following over 340 leads, conducting over 100 interviews, and following up numerous cases of human remains being discovered, the department has not been able to locate Kellisue. The department is asking for the public to contact them with any information they may have in the case, even if they think they have been notified of it in the past. The contact can be anonymous, but the department would rather have a telephone number, and an email address in order to ask them follow-up questions if needed. In an August 2012 interview with the Herald, Jason said he gets accused all the time of being involved in his wife's disappearance. He said he never harmed his wife and his daughter and is against laying hands on a woman. Family members of Kellisue's side of the family have said for years that her husband might be involved. Police have interviewed Jason many times and he has never been charged. Anniversary vigils have often been held over the years at the burned car site. Meanwhile, the local police say they are continually frustrated by Miss Ackernecht's disappearance, and after she went missing, Johnston police officers even went to Syracuse and other areas following tips. The department even used a psychic early in the case, but nothing was found. Police have conducted many searches, including forest rangers, several on foot, with cadaver dogs. Kellisue's sister said that she doesn't know why anyone would want to harm Kellisue. Kellisue Ackernecht Kilcullen, a white female, was born on December the 16th, 1972, and she was 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed approximately 135 pounds. With brown hair, and it had red highlights, and she has brown eyes when she went missing. She may wear eyeglasses with tan frames and has singly pierced earlobes. She is prescribed medication for depression, but had stopped taking it before her disappearance. She may be using her maiden name Kilcullen, and her case still remains unsolved. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Johnston Police Department at 518-736-4021, and if you wish to remain anonymous, contact your local Crime Stoppers. If you have any information on this case and would like to contact the Q Center for Missing Persons, you can do that as well. It's 910-343-1131, or the 24-hour tip line is 910-232-1687, and all information submitted to the Q Center for Missing Persons is also confidential.